so adorable. Doesn't she just make you want to hit that red subscribe button? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be Gracelyn's 1 month update. But first, before we get started, I wanted to introduce myself to any of the new subscribers that I have on my YouTube channel. And I know what you're thinking, but no, this video is not sponsored by Subway. I worked at Subway when I was a teenager and I just happen to still have the shirt. So if you couldn't already tell, I am a very young mom. I am 22 years old. I'm about to be 23, but I am a mama of 5. Yes, you heard that right. I have 5 children. I have 4 little boys and Gracelyn is my first little girl. Not only am I a new mom, but I feel like I am a pretty experienced mom. So whether you are a new mom or you are a second, third, fourth plus time mom, I feel like my channel would really benefit you. I talk so much about my mommy lifestyle, the struggles, the ups, the downs, everything. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Make sure your little bell notification, either here or down here, is turned on so you don't miss my next upload. And let's just jump right into the video before I get too carried away with myself. This is my baby girl, Gracelyn. I call her Grace, Gracie, pretty girl, my baby girl. All of that. Mommy's sorry that I woke you up. When Gracelyn was born, she was born with an internal fetal monitor that was hooked into the skin of her head right here. And she had a scab right here for the longest time, and I was so scared it was not gonna go away. And it actually has completely gone away now. She also had a cold when she was 1 week old, and it made me really nervous. There was actually one day where she got a pretty high fever, and thankfully it was only that one day, and her cold went away by the time she was 2 weeks old. At her 1 week appointment, checkup, whatever you want to call it, with her pediatrician, her pediatrician told me that she had clogged tear ducts. I hope I'm saying that right. But basically her eyes would get so gooped up with the eye boogers and they would get crusty and dry. And I have just been massaging the inside of her nose near her eye, and it has gotten a lot better, so that's good. Oh no, you're getting fussy. You're getting fussy. Now she's eating, so I'm just going to continue this video while she's nursing. But when she was 2 weeks old, she didn't poop for nearly an entire week. I know for breastfed babies, it's okay for them to go a couple days without pooping, but it was an entire week that she didn't poop. And I just kept telling myself, okay, if she doesn't poop on the 7th day, I am taking her into the doctor. And the 7th day she pooped. Her umbilical cord did not fall off until she was 3 weeks old. It actually fell off on the day that she turned 3 weeks old. And I was also scared and nervous about that because my other babies, theirs never took that long to fall off. And they were talking about having to do some kind of charcoal treatment to get it off. And I just really did not want to have to go through that. I've never seen it be done before, so it just made me really nervous. So I'm so glad that it ended up falling off on its own. Eating. So right now she is 100% breastfed. I am so proud of myself and my body for being able to even breastfeed her for this long. I don't really have a goal of how long I want to breastfeed. Basically just as long as I can, or I guess at least 1 year. Hopefully I can make it that far. So far, so good. I don't have her on any type of feeding schedule. If you do, then that's what works best for you. Right now, I am basically just feeding her on demand. So she lets me know when she's hungry, and that is pretty much what is working for us right now. I am also not pumping. I think I'm gonna start pumping around 6 weeks or so. Sleeping. So right now I do co-sleep with her, and I know a lot of moms or just people in general are going to give me comments like that's not safe, you shouldn't do that. And you know, to each their own, that's your preference. For me, I have a Cali king size bed and it's just me and her in the bed. I have one blanket and it never goes near her. I don't even use a pillow, so it's just a lot easier for me to be able to roll over and feed her and change her diaper really quick than to get up each time she needs to get up and eat and basically just wake myself up. I feel like I get a lot more sleep by co-sleeping, and I love snuggling her all night long, and I don't know, it really is an amazing bond that I get to have with my daughter, so I'm loving it. So around the time she turned 1 month old, approximately 4 days ago, she was cluster feeding, and it was just insane because I use this app called What to Expect. I believe that's what it's called, and it basically updates me and lets me know when my baby is going through a sleep regression or when she's going to be more hungry, when she's growing. And it was basically like at 1 month old, they're going to want to eat a lot. And as soon as she turned 1 month old, she was just cluster feeding all day long. I felt like she was attached to my boob the whole day. And it lasted about 2 or 3 days, and now she is just calm. And she does pretty long stretches of sleeping, and then she'll be hungry. And most of the time when she wakes up, she's not crying to be fed right away. It takes like 10-15 minutes. Then she lets me know that she's hungry. Her sleep patterns have gotten a lot better since she was a newborn, especially when she was cluster feeding. Not only was it throughout the day, but it was throughout the night, and it was a rough couple of nights. But now she goes to bed around 7 or 8, and she only wakes up I want to say once a night because it's usually around 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. and then she'll wake up again around 6 or 7 a.m. and then she sleeps pretty much the entire day. I mean, she is awake a lot more during the day, probably 2 to 3 hours total, I would say. When she is awake, she is very alert. Her eyes are so big and they're so wide, and it's so funny because the boys will come up to me when I'm holding her and they're just looking at each other like a stare down. And all of them at some point have said, "Mommy, she's staring at me." And it's just the funniest thing to me. She loves when I talk to her. When I talk to her, it's like she knows my voice, and it's just like she knows me, and her eyes light up, and you can tell that she wants to smile. It's just not coming out quite yet. I think that they don't officially have their first smile until between 6 and 8 weeks. So I am just so excited for that, to see her first real smile. She loves tummy time, although when she does tummy time, she doesn't do what she's supposed to. You know, they're supposed to practice lifting their head, turning their head back and forth, kind of rolling a little bit, and she just literally lays on her stomach and just moves her legs like she's climbing a mountain, and that's about it. And she can do it for probably 15 to 20 minutes until she gets tired of it. Somebody on my Instagram wanted to know how I got my 1-year-old to like his baby sister. And it's actually a funny story. I kind of let him sit next to me and I tried to have him hold his sister, but he just did not want any part of that. So I put her face up next to his cheek and she kind of started sucking on his cheek as if she was gonna get food. And he just thought it was the funniest thing. He started cracking up. So he, ever since then, has loved her. He loves to hold her hand, her feet. He loves to sit next to her, put his hand on her. He just absolutely loves her now. Already, I can tell that Gracelyn has so much personality. She is the sassiest little baby. It's just so adorable. All the cute little faces she makes and the little noises. When she's hungry, she won't even cry. She'll just throw a couple whines ah. I can't even make the sound. It's just so cute and so funny. Right now she has a little bit of hair and it's dark. So I don't know if it's gonna stay dark or if it's going to turn blonde. She has blue eyes right now, deep blue eyes, and all of my boys have blue eyes. I have blue eyes, her dad has blue eyes. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna have blue eyes. I've also got comments from family and friends that say she has really good skin tone. She never got the newborn acne. She never got the milk spots or milk dots. I don't know what you want to call them. She has always had really nice skin. And something else that is weird to me is that she loves to get her nose sucked, like for the boogers. And that's just so strange. She also is addicted to her pacifier, and none of my boys ever wear. So I already know that's going to be trouble taking it away from you, huh, little missy? And all of her milk weight, or whatever you want to call it, is going straight to her chin. She has the biggest double chin. It is so cute. But this is what I was talking about, her hair. She has a little bit of hair, but it's brown. Brown, huh? And the boys make fun of her because she has no eyebrows, which I think is hilarious. You want to talk to me? You want to talk to me? Say, hi YouTube! Isn't she so adorable? Doesn't she just make you want to hit that red subscribe button? Well, you guys, I am going to go ahead and end her update here. Don't want to make it too long, but me and little Gracie will see you guys in the next video. Huh, baby girl? I love you. I love her so much. I know you guys love her too, don't you? She is so tiny. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.